Class 7. As today I have given you an introduction about snake, garden snake poem, and we have also discussed that snakes, they are always creatures of fear. People used to be afraid of them. Whenever they used to see a snake, they threw a stick over them in order to kill them. But snake is also like other animals. It also has the right. Why should throw sticks over them? They are not harming us. Why they are harming us? When we are disturbing them, when we are intruding into their, you can say, lives, when we are disturbing their life, or when we are disturbing their daily routine, only then they are trying to attack us in order to protect themselves. And if someone will attack us, naturally we will also show a reaction and we will also try to protect ourselves. So similarly, if they are doing, it doesn't mean that we should kill a snake. So now the poet, his poem, he has explained that how innocent the snakes actually are, right? So let us start with this. Have you ever seen a snake fighting a mongoose, or getting into a hole, or swimming in the river? So in your life, maybe at one or the other time, you must have seen a snake doing so. So now you must have seen sometimes moving in the grass, sometimes swimming in water, sometimes you must have, this must be rare, that you must not have seen a snake and a mongoose fight. Anybody has seen? Has anybody seen snake and mongoose fighting? You know what is mongoose? What is mongoose? You know? Can anybody know? Can anybody tell? Sorry? No. Mongoose? Yes. Native? Yes. What is a mongoose? Yes.
मैम नेवले को मैम mongoose कहते हैं.
Very good. Okay, what is a mongoose? It is, you can say, it's a small animal, okay, face having like that of rat, but ultimately it is of course as poisonous as that of snake, okay, and it is all, the snake and mongoose, they always fight. Nevla jisko aap kehte ho, right? So everyone, almost everyone believes that snakes are dangerous. Yes, of course, there is no doubt that everyone believes that snakes are, of course, dangerous. Some are, but most are not. You know, only 10% snakes are poisonous. Rest 90% are not poisonous. It is only the fear that we have for snakes, that they are so poisonous that even if they bite, they can cause death. Now let us read this poem that is all about a non-poisonous garden snake. Okay, so let us read this poem and then we will do the question answers of this poem. Okay, so let us read. First is, I saw a snake and ran away. So when the poet says that he has seen a snake, what happened? After looking at snake, he ran away. Because why he ran away? He runs away because he was afraid of the presence of snake. He feels that the snake is poisonous in nature, so he ran away. Some snakes are dangerous, they say, because they, who are they here? They means the people. Okay, he heard the people saying that snakes are dangerous. Okay, so what he has heard? He heard the people speak that snakes are dangerous. Because they are dangerous, so this is the reason the poet says that when he sees the snake, he runs away. Why he runs away? Because he thought that snakes are poisonous. And who has told him that snakes are poisonous? It is told by them, it is told to him by the people. Because all the people, they have common belief that snakes are dangerous. But mother says that kind is good. But what he says, but my mother says that kind. That kind means the snake which he has seen in the garden. Okay, but he says, my mother says, but that snake which I have seen in the garden is good. It is not poisonous. It is harmless and eats up insects for his food. And this kind of snake, what it does, what it eats only small insects which are present in the garden. So what are the food of this kind of snake? The food of this kind of snake are the small insects in the garden. So what is the food of these kind of snakes? The food of these kind of snakes are the small insects present in the garden. Next. Also, when he wiggles in the grass, wiggles means making this kind of, you can say this kind of wiggling movement. Okay, curving movements. Just a moment. So when he makes this kind of wiggling means curving movements in the grass, I will stand aside and sorry. I will stand aside and watch him pass. The poet is saying, now, as my mother has told me that these kind of snakes are harmless. So now he thought that whenever I will see this kind of snake in my garden, what I will do, I will let go that snake. Okay, I will go to one side. I will let the snake pass wherever he wants to go and ultimately aside. And tell myself there's no mistake, it's just a harmless garden snake. And I will tell myself, means why tell myself? Because at one time when he will see the snake, he will be afraid of the presence of snake, right? But sometimes when you are afraid, you have to tell your mind, no, you need not to worry. There is nothing to worry. So what he told that I will tell my mind that there is no mistake. There is no mistake of this snake that I should kill him. I should throw a stick upon him. It's just a harmless garden snake. So what it is just a harmless garden snake. So it means that what the poet wants to deliver us through this poem, very short poem, is that not all the snakes are poisonous. Some snakes, they are harmless. Okay, almost all the snakes are harmless. Very few are poisonous in nature. So he feels that we should not throw sticks and should not try to kill these snakes, as these snakes also have the right to live. And we should allow them to live. We should not throw sticks at them. We should not try to kill them, as these are really harmless snakes. And he has made a special mention of the garden snake present in his garden. And his mother has told him that this snake is harmless. Is it clear? Do you find the poem tough or easy? It is tough or it was easy? Yes, easy it was. So now let us see. First question is, pick out the line that suggests that child is afraid of snakes. What is the line that tells? Which line tells? Yes, Bhavesh. Let me unmute the students. Bhavesh, Suhana, Arshia. Yes, you can speak the answer. Rishita.
I saw a snake and
I
ran
saw
away.
a snake and ran away.
Very good. So how you will write down this answer? You will write down this answer in complete line. You will write down the line which says that child is afraid of snakes is I saw a snake and ran away. I saw a snake and ran away. Okay. Next, afterwards, moving to the second question. It is, which line shows a complete change of the child's attitude towards snake?
Line which shows the complete change of the child's attitude towards snake is, I'll stand aside and watch him pass.
Very good. I'll stand aside and watch him pass. Watch him pass. 1 minute. Arjun has entered now. Okay, I will saw him. I'll stand aside and watch him pass. Next is, but mother says that kind is good. What is mother referring to?
Mother
The mother
refers to
is
the garden.
referring to garden snake.
Mother is referring to garden snake. What she means to
snake.
say? She
Harmless
means
garden.
to say that the garden snakes are harmless in nature. Okay, what she means? She means that garden snakes are harmless in nature. Harmless in nature. Right? Clear? Next.
Yes.
Find the word that refers to the snake's movements in the grass. Which word?
Wiggles.
Wriggle.
The word
Wiggles.
wiggle.
Right. Wiggles. Right. Next. There are 4 pairs parts of rhyming words. Rhyming words, for example, race, face. Means when we speak.
Pairs of rhyming words are away, say,
Good food.
good
Grass.
food,
Away,
pass,
say,
grass,
Pass,
away,
grass.
say,
mistake, snake.
What?
Mistake, snake.
mistake, snake,
Grass, pass.
Away, say,
away, say,
And
good
good
food,
food,
good food and pass grass. Very good. So
grass.
you find it
pass,
quite
grass.
okay. Next is a snake has no legs or feet, but it moves very fast. Can you guess how?
A snake has no legs or feet, but it wiggles, and that's how
Wiggles
he
on the
moves very
surface.
fast.
Wiggles. It wiggles on the surface or on the ground. It wiggles on the surface or on the ground, and moreover, it makes curving movements. Curving movements. Okay, that makes its body to move forward. Okay, what it makes? It makes curving movements that makes its body to move forward. Okay, that makes its body to move forward. And this is how the snake can move without his legs. Next.
Legs.
Next question. Can you recall the word used for a cobra's long, sharp teeth? Yes.
The word used for cobra.
Used for cobra's long, sharp teeth are fangs.
Yes, very good. What are these called as? These are called as fangs. So, fangs. So, they are asking, where did you come across this word first? Have you ever heard of this word? Where did you come across this word? Yes? Where have you listened this word?
I first came across this word when my mother asked me to take care while playing in bushy areas as I may get bitten by a poisonous snake.
Okay, this can be the answer that your mother has told, or you can also write down that I have watched it on, you can say on TV channel
National Geographical Channel.
on animals. While I was watching a program on animals, right? So this is all about the poem Garden Snake, right? So any doubt in this poem, Garden Snake? Is it okay?
No,
Now, further we are going to start with the writing skill, which is a debate writing. So, we are going to start with writing skill, that is debate. Earlier we have done speech. Yes or no?
yes, ma'am.
PT3 we have done speech. So now we are going to do debate writing. Again, it is the long form of writing. Okay, so you just remember, like in speech, when we were writing a speech, we were writing both the sides of a topic, positive side as well as negative side. Okay, for example, we have done for junk food. Okay, we have done the positive points that it can be cooked easily, it is easily available. Okay, people like its taste, it is the, you can say it is very much popular among young generation or among young people, then we have also written the negative effects of it. It causes obesity, okay? It leads to many diseases, people will become fat. In this manner, we are talking on both sides of the topic. But what is debate? In debate, suppose, now, what is debate actually? Debate is actually a fight of words, okay, between two or more persons. Suppose you will take the example like you have a fight with your friend. Your friend has gone to the teacher to take the matter to the teacher. He will say, ma'am, so and so. Suppose, ma'am, Arjun has hit me. He has slapped me on my face. Okay. Okay. So now what Arjun will say? Arjun will say, no, ma'am, I have not slapped him on his face. Actually, I was picking up my bag and my bag ultimately, someone has come to push me and my hand got onto his face in this manner. The other person will say, no, ma'am, he is telling a lie. Arjun will again say, ma'am, you can ask that person. Okay. Okay. So in this manner, like both the persons, they are proving their points. Both the persons, what they are doing, they are proving their points. This is debate. But in debate, there are not, you can say there are discussions or not on false things, but on important matters. You watch television, how many of you watch news? How many of you watch news channels? News channels, who watch news? Raise up your hands. Who watch news? Okay, Bhavya. Okay, let me ask them. Okay, Bhavya. Okay, Harshia also says. Okay, Harshia, tell me. Have you ever watched a debate on news? News channel में आप debate देखते हो भव्या? हर्षिया?
मैम यस मैम वो फाइट
यस
करते
मैम
हैं किसी
फाइट
टॉपिक पे।
करते हैं मैम किसी टॉपिक के ऊपर।
हाँ, किसी टॉपिक के ऊपर। कौन से टॉपिक होते हैं? Which topics? Hot and burning topics. Okay, hot and burning topics. What are hot and burning topics? What are hot and burning topics? क्या होते हैं hot and burning topics? Hot and burning topics means topics of our daily, you can say life, which are related to life and most of people, है ना? For example, like these days in Punjab we have elections, so they are saying they will call different persons from different, you can say departments, and they will have a debate that why bridges are not being built, what is the reason of poor condition of roads. Then every party spokesman of or spokesperson of every party will present his views, है ना? अब उसमें आप क्या देखते हो? What you see? They come out with their arguments. Am I right? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
You see they are coming with arguments. They are presenting some facts also that in 1995 our party has built these many roads. Okay? कहते हैं ना ऐसे भी, they also say like that. Okay? In the last 2 years, our party has done the most progressive work. They have built roads, they have made bridges, and now election, you know, election campaigning is there. So what are the other parties doing? What are they doing? They are of course doing the same thing. Okay, you can see banners, boards, what they are saying, they are displaying their work. So as you watch a debate on television, there are hot and burning topics. Which hot and burning topics? The topics which are related to your daily life, which are related with the life of people, which are related with the country. So these type of topics are presented and debate is held. It means in debate now, have you ever seen like a person is speaking only in favor or against? What do you say? What do you say? Person is speaking on both sides or on one side only? Raise up your hand. What do you think? Person is speaking in debate on both sides or only on one side? Yes, Suhana. Yes, Suhana, Natik, yes. Don't mute yourselves. Even I want to have discussion with you. Yes. What do you say?
Ma'am, on both sides.
On?
Both sides.
On both sides, okay. Right. Bhavya, what you say?
Ma'am, one person is talking on the one side and other is against it.
Yes, this is the right answer. Suppose like Arjun has come to ma'am, so and so child has taken my kit. What he will say, ma'am, Bhavesh has taken my kit, and he will also say Bhavesh has not taken my kit. Then ma'am will confuse. What are you saying? Are you with Bhavesh or are you against Bhavesh? She will be confused.
Against.
So this is debate.
Yes.
Debate means you have to speak either on one side. Either you will be on that side of the road, either on this side of the road. There is no road that lays between. Speak on one side only. Right? This is what debate is. It means that in case of debate, you will speak on only one side. You will speak in favor or against. Suppose, the simplest example I will give you. Suppose, is junk food really necessary? Okay, suppose I have given this topic to write a debate. So some students will say, yes, ma'am, it is necessary. Why it is necessary? They will say, ma'am, it is easier to cook. It is readily available as all the people are working. They don't have time to cook much. So ultimately they prepare sandwiches. They can prepare pizzas which are ready-made. They can have junk food. Okay. And some people will say, no, ma'am, it is not good because it is affecting our health. It causes obesity. It is causing various kind of problems. It is, you can say, we are not getting healthy diet out of it. So in case of debate, remember always what is the difference, that either speak in favor or against the topic. What you have to do, in favor or against the topic, right? Suppose if a question is asked by the teacher, yes, Arjun or Kanav, stand up. Okay, tell me, have you done your work? What Kanav will say? He will say, yes, ma'am, I have done my work. Or he will say, no, ma'am, I have not done my work. He will say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Both sides he can't speak. This is debate. It means that you have to speak only on one side, either in favor of the topic or against the topic. And when you are speaking in favor or against the topic, you have to mention your stand. Like aap kehte na, yes, ma'am, I have done my work. In the same manner, you will speak, yes, I am in favor of this topic. Or you will say, no, I am against this topic, right? So other things, many things, they are similar to that of debate, like that of speech. Like in speech, you are always conversative in language. Conversative hote ho na aap language ke liye. Like you talk, for example, dear audience, you are not aware of this fact. In the same manner, you will involve the audience in your conversation, so that they will listen you. You will say, I strongly reject this notion. I don't believe this, in my opinion. So different kind of expressions are also used here in case of debate writing. Okay. So first of all, let us start writing in notebooks. So open up your notebooks. After writing debate, you will do garden snake. So first of all, we will write down what is a debate. Okay. So write down what is a debate. A debate is a contest between two speakers. A debate is a contest between two speakers, or two or more, or more than or it is a contest between two speakers or more than two speakers. Okay. Now what they do, speakers are required to speak in favor or against a Proposition. Proposition means the topic which is given. What they have to do? They have to speak in favor or, no, just a moment. What they have to do? They have to speak in favor or against a proposition. Right? So this is what? This is debate. Okay? Now, how you will write down debate? Okay, similarly, you will write down debate, but you will use certain expressions. This I am always highlighting. Okay, so now let us write down the main expressions to be used. Expressions to be used. In speech, we were using different expressions. Here, we are using, for example, I strongly reject. Means मैंने बात दी ये बात. I strongly reject. I don't agree on this point. I strongly reject. I would like to raise a question. I would like to raise a question. Okay? Or I would like to, or I am amazed by the views. I am amazed by the views presented by. I am amazed by the views presented by. Or do you realize that? Do you realize that? Okay? Or it may sound strange that. It may sound strange that. It may sound strange that. Or on the contrary. On the contrary. I admit that. Okay, note down these. I admit that. I wholeheartedly oppose. I wholeheartedly means with my complete heart, oppose that, right? So in this manner, you will use various kind of expressions, right? So these are the expressions to be used. Okay, as the time is not allowing, we will continue with these. What is the format of debate? Debate's format is similar to that of speech. Only difference is use of these expressions apart from speech, and you will speak only on one side. This is the only difference. The child who will understand this difference, his debate will never get wrong. Okay, right? So tomorrow we will continue with this kind of, you can say, topic, that is debate writing further.